everybody, my name is Sasha, this is Wendy, and today we're going to show you how to draw a stingray. First, we're going to need our paper. Next, we're going to need our pen. Thank you, Wendy. Let's get started with this stingray. So stingrays are pretty cool to watch. They look like they're flying in the water. So that's what we're going to do with this one. We're going to make it look a little more 3D and not just flat. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the bottom of the body. We're going to start over towards the top because he's going to be swimming up. And we're going to do a slightly curved line going down. And then you want to switch the other way. Like so. So nice and long. And then switch to the other side. Next, we're going to draw another line that's going to be close, and it's going to be, this is the belly, and this line is going to come up towards one side of a flipper or a wing. So we're going to come across, up, and curved. And then we're going to join this line with a slight curve, and we're going to come down and join this one. So we're going to come in, down, and curve around to join. Now this is the whole underbelly and the one flipper or the one wing that is coming up because he's soaring. Next, we're going to draw the top of the head. So we're going to start from the corner here, this point. And we're going to draw a nice curved line to the wing. Next, we're going to draw another fin or flipper or wing, however you want to call it, for the other side. So we're going to start right in here, follow this curve with our pen up, we're not putting our pen down, follow right in here, and then you're going to slowly start to draw another curve, a little bit shorter than this one, put a little round corner, and come in. So you want the same kind of curve that you have on this one. We're just pretty much copying and pasting. Now we don't want this thin of a tail. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this line that we stopped right here. We're going to pretend like we're still drawing it. We're going to bring it towards the bottom. We're going to start right in here. So we're curving in the same direction. And we're going to follow it all the way to the point, like so. Last little detail that we want to put in is if we were to take this corner right here and we were to continue this curve with our pen up or pencil, and we were to bring it up and continue the curve, you'll see that you'll start to see it on the other side. So we want to make sure that we bring that in like so. So now you have the top, the bottom, and then the top but on the side of the wing. Now, let's go ahead and put in our eye. Now you can draw whatever kind of eye you want to. I'm going to draw a simple, more towards the realistic. So I'm going to draw a little curve, and then I'm going to draw a little football shape inside with a little circle inside there. All right, you can draw cute little eyes. There's several different ways. If there's one that you already know, you can do that. You don't have to follow the one that I put on there. Next, I'm going to make him very happy, and their mouths are a little different. So we're going to start off with a smile, but then we're going to put a little hook on it. Because they have these little hooks, the mouth is shaped a little different underneath. So there we have that. The last little thing we want to do is we want to really show that this is smooth and white and that this has some form of detail if you're not going to just color it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to do little oval shapes that have a little more organicness to them where they're a little wigglier. So we want some of them to come from off the side like this. So you want some of them to get cut off so it looks like they travel to the other side that you cannot see. Okay. You're just going to keep doing this down, spacing them out. Don't make them too small. You don't want tiny little pieces. You're going to continue it down here, and again, try and have them being cut off. You can have some of them cut off very short, some of them cut off much longer. And then as you start getting closer to the tip of the tail, you're then going to start doing almost like little triangles. And then it's going to start forming into stripes. And what you want to do is you don't want to just draw in stripes. You don't want to draw in little wiggly stripes. You want to make them thick at one end and maybe thicker at the other. So right here I might be really thin and I might go back to thin. And right here I might be thick and then come into thin. So they're more as little angles. And this is going to give the illusion that it's still these little polka dot type spots. And a little more organic than just stripes. When you make them different sizes at different angles, meaning up towards the corner, down towards the corner, and so on. Now, we also need to do the same pattern on this part of the flipper because this is the top that you'll see. This is the underbelly and it's overlapping the body. So this is the underneath, so that stays white, or whichever color you choose. This, however, needs this same pattern. And we don't want to just draw circles inside because then that just looks like we painted little pieces on. We want it to look like it's actually part of the body. And so like we did here where they are coming off the line, we're going to do the same thing in here. And what you want to try and do as best you can is not share a line. Meaning, if this line right here stops, I don't want to start from that line and go over to the other side because then it looks like this little piece is continuing over. We want them to look separate. So as you'll see, none of my lines start and stop on the same one. All right? As best you can. Sometimes it's hard to remember that. Sometimes it's hard to make it look like that, but it's okay. Try your best. And what you'll also want to do is as you're getting closer to the tip, you'll want to get a smidge smaller, just a little bit. So let's come off the page, well, not off the page, off the character. And you'll notice that it's not by a lot, but I am starting it a little bit smaller. Like so. And there we have our beautiful little stingray. Oh wait, oh I've made a mistake. Not a mistake, it's something I can fix. I forgot this little section right here. See, even I make little mistakes. Easily fixed. We're just going to put one in here and one in here. So we don't want to leave that blank. Now we're finished. Now we can say we're done. Put our pin away. And there we have our lovely little stingray. Thank you everybody for watching our video. We hope to see you soon. Until next time, I'm Sosha. This is Wendy. Bye-bye.